Oh, hello.
So I reviewed this about a week ago. Just kidding, it's over here. With each new movie, each new character adaptation, costumes are just really getting better by the year. However, it's not really a surprise that these companies still continue to make questionable decisions. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some cheap, relatively fast options on upgrading your Halloween costume to make it look even better. Most of these things you can apply to other Halloween costumes. We are going to be using the Spirit Halloween Deadpool suit in this video. First, we're going to tackle the mask. That is the most important look to any masked character costume. And this one kind of sucked, so we're gonna take care of that.
Alright, so here's what you'll need. Craft foam, white fabric mesh, Velcro, snap buttons, Loctite or any super glue, paintbrushes, some gold paint, and an elastic band. These foam circles inside the mask create a super weird shape, so we're just gonna rip those out completely and toss them. The mesh inside the mask is extremely see-through to the point where you can literally see my eyes. So just glue in some of that mesh fabric, and this will make the visibility a little bit dampered, but it provides such a better look. Make sure to glue down around those old foam circles to ensure that the mesh is flat and not wrinkling up when you have the mask on. You should be left with this snow white look to the eyes, and I just love that.
Most, if not all, Halloween costumes, when you're in the store or ordering it online, have some sort of size chart so you can size yourself and pick which one will fit you best. They still kind of make them a bit larger than they should be, so I'm gonna add some extra Velcro to get that tighter fit.
Alright, to tighten this guy up, grab your Velcro, turn the suit over, and cut some pieces to match the size of the Velcro that's already on the suit. The goal here is to create a larger area the Velcro can attach to, letting us make the costume a little bit tighter.
If you're good at sewing, there is always the option of adding a zipper. I just went with the Velcro route because it's a little bit easier and there were already points on the costume that had Velcro. Because they tend to oversize these costumes just a little bit so they can fit everybody, the accessories do tend to suffer, so I want to get that nice snug fit on the belt.
I never really understand why they don't put more Velcro on these sorts of accessories, so we're just gonna peel, glue, and fill that out to get a cleaner look when we have it on.
When you first get it, the shoulder pads are really big, which looks good. You want that build, but it makes them crinkle up a lot. So you need something to fill the inside. I normally just use this guy. I got it off of Amazon because it was quick and easy. Got here in a couple of days. But you could also just use craft foam. That's a super easy option. You could just trace and cut the shape of the shoulder pad, stick it on the inside of the suit, and then it'll puff it out so you're not getting as many creases. Other than the mask, the biggest thing that I saw people complain about was definitely the swords and the sword holder, because it has this entire other belt that's attached to it. We're just gonna get rid of that.
This part might seem like a lot, but stick with me. First and foremost, cut off that trash belt setup. We are gonna hold on to this though. Leave the shoulder strap connected to that small top piece. Take that elastic band that we've got and connect it through the back of the katana holder. Just tuck, fold, and glue. Throw it over your shoulder and get it comfortable. You're gonna wanna find your point of tension. This is so we can find exactly where our button is gonna be placed. Mark the top of the band that will connect to the shoulder strap. You're gonna wanna leave a little extra room since we're gonna be gluing this on the back of the shoulder strap. Grab those snap buttons and rip them open. This will be the way that we connect the strap to the costume. Glue one side to the strap, then throw the costume on and make a sign of where you want the other button to connect. Glue the other side of the button to the suit and wait for it to dry. While we wait, bring that gold piece back out. We're gonna split that elastic and wrap it around each of these little rods. You want two different connections on this piece, something kind of like this. I also added Velcro to the back of the sword holder to help keep it on the costume.
So you remember when I showed you that like floppy pouch on the leg that they didn't attach for whatever reason? we're gonna connect that real quick.
This part's pretty easy. Just make sure the suit is on and stretched over your leg. Use a small line of glue and you should be good.
When I got the suit, the gloves were plain, ugly, and uninspired. And it kind of just seems with all Halloween costumes, the gloves are always going to need some work.
Alright, we're going back to grade school with this one. Trace your hand like you're making a Thanksgiving turkey and sketch out the size of the strips that you want on the glove. Also, don't forget those thumb pieces. Once you've got 2 sets of those, go ahead and set everything out and get your gold paint ready. We're just gonna lather the foam in that paint. This is probably gonna take a few coats. I honestly wound up just dipping them in the paint. Most importantly, let them dry. It may take a few hours, but it's worth it. Once those are ready to go, get your gloves out, on, and ready to be glued. Carefully attach these pieces. We don't want them going at the wrong angle and then looking super goofy on the glove. After the gluing process, take them off immediately to save your skin and let them dry. You should have something that looks like this.
Anyway, there's nothing you or I can do to bring them back now.
He has risen, baby girl. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't.
You can put a face shell in the mask as well. That is optional. If you don't have a 3D printer or somebody that can get you a face shell, that's no big deal. But this is what the mask looks like with no face shell on. It still looks fine. I think it still looks way better than when we first got it. It still does a little bit of that puffiness just because they sewed them a little close together. I personally think the suit looks and fits way better than when I first got it from the store. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think and if you have any other ideas that you're gonna try on your costume. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a new kind of video for me, but I had a lot of fun making it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.